I have to look presentable on stream. My head is my channel. Listen to these audio levels.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What intonation booster? Yes,
Shit. I think that's it. I've lost.
you failed.
We failed. I'm leaving the game. No more game.
What can I score? I need real music. Howdy hole.
I'm gonna delete the fucking video, the 48 gigabyte video.
Did you know that fucking
Yes.
you can just watch Don't Hug Me I'm Scared on Spotify? The entire thing.
No.
Literally, so just uploaded the entirety of Don't Hug Me I'm Scared onto Spotify. Weird.
Oh my god.
It's kind of kooky.
I woke up at 3 p.m. today.
Why?
I went to sleep at 6.
Imagine sleeping at 6. Why don't you
I
sleep
don't
at
know.
6?
My sleep schedule is getting progressively worse. Oh my god, my storage just went up to 76 gigabytes.
Christ.
That's how it was 48 gigabytes then.
Hidden in the sand. Okay. I would like it to update a thing.
Oh yeah, it will take a while to update.
Okay, it's updated. I don't listen to Hidden in the Sand, you liar. Liar.
Lying bastard!
I refuse to believe it.
Why does my mic sound so much better on yours?
I have no idea. Why does it? Alright, set it. I need to tell the world I'm live.
I'll give you a new thing to draw. No, it's not to draw, to put on your thing.
Oh no. Oh shit, I didn't really.
Here we go.
A new image? A small red vehicle.
Yeah.
I'd like to download this small car, please. I've got the stream away. Last two. Freaking out. Yeah. It may be dying. Right. Why is it struggling so hard? It does not like me drawing on a file this big.
Really?
So, where is my favorite car? There it is. Should I just have it like over the entire stream?
Yeah, that's what you should do.
It really like
I want to see what it looks like.
make it slightly faint.
No, it's driving off screen.
Oh! Oh, I need to make it bigger.
It's going on a trip. I just like the hyper realistic car.
This is gonna make the stream really annoying to watch. I'm trying to stream and this car's running around.
What you should do is you should like treat it as like a fly or something, and like try and sort it away when it tries to drive over you.
Is there a way I can make it like show up temporarily and then just like disappear for like 5 seconds?
I think you could just like disable if you can see it or not on your thing for like 5 seconds purposely. Just do it like a skit, and then you should like, pretend it's like a fly, and you should just say stupid cars everywhere.
I'm gonna try. I might bind it to just like some random key. Wait, I might just make make it like really fucking faint. Like Dragon when it notices.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a car running around on my stream. Send help! Help me, please.
This is so sad.
I'm being whatever. Wanna flip it? I'm gonna call it the car invades.
Rob everything. In the end.
In my arms.
I sound so off tune because it's delayed.
I think Bonzi buddy.
Yeah.
No. I love it so much, just the way it's just driving around. I'm gonna send it to Roxas.
The way it's going off screen then coming back.
Oh, God has invaded. I am sending this to all of my friends on the web space.
The web space? What?
It's crazy. Right. All of my friends need to see this crazy clip on my stream.
I want to see what the thumbnail is on the Me6. The car, it's on the thumbnail.
I sent it to that Uwu guy, and he just said, "New room." Invading. Did I put like car sound effects over it?
Yeah, make it like really loud as well. Like racing cars.
NASCAR.
Yeah, like a NASCAR sort of, but like really loud.
God, my computer is dying.
It's the car. It's a scheme.
This plot Scream is trying to fucking take over the game. Scream. I haven't even started drawing yet. I've just been messing around with this fucking GIF. I would like some cartoons car sound effects. Oh, I can control the music from my phone. What? There's the. What is the thumbnail? I want to see this.
It's just like a car driving around.
No, it's invading. Oh, hello. Hi, Lance. The car's invaded. Sorry. I know this is hard to understand, but it happens sometimes. What can I say? Give up and we can strong and dry and right and live and die. Raise his eyebrow in dubious manner. Right, I need to get a thing up. I have rich tea biscuits. Understand car. I love a car. Should I make this a thing? Like if someone donates, like if someone like uses like 17 channel points, I have to fucking activate the car.
Yeah.
Be wary of a car.
We're nearly there.
Right.
We are 74% of the way there. But there's only 16 days left.
Oh, you'll be fine. That's over half a day though. You already over. Fuck. Race car sound effect. There you go. Hold on, I'm trying to get some. There we go, can you hear it?
Yeah.
A marvelous stream. Guys, my stream is so cool. No. I need to. I'm gonna get no one watching the stream at all. Like way loud. It's not even the music.
What's the point? That's a joke.
That's the joke, Batman. You don't get it. Right, I'm gonna rename this the car. Make it like a channel point thing. The car. I love the car. Wait, I can lower the speed. I just realized. Should I lower the speed of a car? I'm gonna slow down the car. I can't do it, no! Oh well. I'm dying. I'm turning off the car. No more car! Okay. I should get this thing started. Plugged in? Oh, piss. I'm not prepared for this. At all. My computer device is being charged. Right, put my glove. My dubious of a glove. There we go. No, I don't want that. Ant-Man the Wasp trailer's out? Ooh. No, I don't want to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, can our PT Chester Whitmore is proud to present Bumbo Tango with his Zimbabwe softbag.
Do you see Banana Man hopping over on the white hot sand? Here he come with some for me, freshly taken from banana tree.
There you go.
Banana Man, me want a done.
Make sure I look
Give
decent.
me double at the bonus one. Give me more for all me friends. This banana flow never end. Do you want a banana?
Right, where's my pen? There it is. I'm kind of a genius.
You want a banana? This banana for you. Tonight we dance around the flame. Then we get to play spirit game. Spirit names we shout out loud. Shake the thunder from the spirit cloud. All is so settle to let the spirits free. Then we see them in the night. Spirits jumping by firelight. Do you want a banana? Peel it down and go.
I need.
Do you want a banana? This banana for you.
I gotta shoot this file down a bit.
Look, you're too uptight, you know. You could laugh and kick it back and go, but without the rhythm or a
I
rhyme,
see.
you do not banana all the time. Fly away from city on the run. Try to make a little fun. Look, you come to the bungalow. After can't you tell me, don't you so? Don't you love the bumping of the drum? Make you shake until the bongo numb. Let the bongo play till you drop. This banana never stops.
Resize the image.
Go with the flow. Forget about whatever you may never know. Like whether whatever you're doing is whatever you should, and whether anything you do is ever anything good. And then forget about banana when it's sticking your throat, and when they make you wanna bellow, but you're stuck in a choke. And then forget about the yellow from the beckoning man who make you take another one and make a mock of your plan.
How do I resize it?
Make up your mind and tell me no.
Do this.
Tomorrow morning on the plane, no banana make you go insane. Floating back to busy town, no banana make you want to frown. Do you want a banana? Peel it down and go. Do you want a banana? This banana for
Firm. Let's stop playing.
Hello.
Hi. Being finicky. How do I get it? So wait, I get like a big playlist of all my songs.
Wait, the playlist
No
of all
one.
your songs.
Okay, I think I figured it out. Fuck you. Yeah. Alright, playlist. We're going to listen to Nelawad, guys. Everyone strap in. Yeah, like that I said. God, being a quirked up white boy sure is hard. I don't want to react to what is fascism video on stream. I watch
Are you even do reactions?
not very often. I did one for the Mario thing. Well, that's because it's Mario. Mario maybe.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much it.
I wouldn't mind doing some. But I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do them often. I feel like the Mario maybe I do it, but not every 5 seconds. I just want to draw. That's too much to ask for. Can't a boy draw when he wants to?
I was looking back on the GeoGuess a bit of my stream and I was laughing at how much I was angry at you.
Why did you get so upset at me? It's kind of stupid. I can't help it. Oh god, this is falling apart on me. Oh,
I don't know why I got so upset. I think it was frustration that you kept getting so close, but then you kept going away.
nonsense! I was just
And,
testing God abilities.
or it's when you say the most obvious countries or places, and you look to the other side of the world for them.
I'm just not very smart when it comes to geography. I apologize.
You looked in, like, China when we said Sweden.
I didn't know where Sweden was. I never promised I would be a smart boy.
Yes, but we're English, we gotta be better at Americans than geography.
Too late.
No.
21. Life truly is doomed. For us.
God.
Hey, you weren't kidding about the amount of fucking femboys.
Oh yeah.
I ended up talking to like 3.
Yeah.
Then they accused me of being one. I was like, no. Preposterous.
Close
No, Sadamori music.
your eyes, you'll
Be here.
soon.
A good while still.
Itchy knees and cheek of phone.
Alright, looking
Doki doki hon.
swag. Gamer. Cool even.
Demo kono wa do dekinai. Oh Yasumi, close your eyes and you'll leave this dream. Oh Yasumi, I know that it's hard to do. Let's go party,
I was pretty happy that I managed to get the really good ending first try, because during the ending it was like it was really dark and like I was pretty much losing and everything looked pretty bad, and I thought I got the bad ending.
But then you prevailed.
I did prevail.
I say,
It pretty much all comes down to the fight you have with the Mori, right?
sort of. There's a few endings you can get actually.
Yeah.
I think the main 2 endings, yeah. Obviously, it depends on whether you choose to give up to a Mori or no, move on. And then there's a few that you can. There's one where you just literally stay inside your house. You just don't answer the door.
Oh yeah, that.
And then there's one with a neutral ending, which is technically even worse than the main ending, bad ending.
Yeah.
Because basically how you get it is if on, you know, the sleepover you have the night before, the ending, if you don't, you just go back straight to bed, Basil ends up like offing himself.
Good.
So, and then what happens is you go home. Well, hello, Nomi the wizard. Oh yeah, you just go home, and then Sunny just ends up killing himself as well. That's like the worst ending you can get in that game. No, it's just the neutral ending. It's kind of quirked up. Kind of zany. Why am I lagging?
But yeah, I think my sleep schedule was more fucked up than yours, because I'm going to bed at like 6 a.m.
Oh, I
and
didn't.
waking up at.
I went to bed at like fucking 8 last night for some reason. I was talking
What,
to
like 8 p.m. or 8 a.m.?
In the morning. Your sleep? Never. Can't force me.
We sleep at the wrong times. It's like we sleep like a night sleeper, like a night shift sleeper schedule.
Well, even when I got school, I don't go to bed until like,
Mm.
I'm a bit of a creep weirdo. How you doing? Finish round, boy.
But to be honest, I do kind of like the staying up at night schedule.
Hmm.
While it's very inconvenient for others, I just kind of like being alone at night and just
Yeah.
like playing games or something.
Yeah. Oh my god, how is this so hard? I'm gonna do a hoodie instead. Way easier.
Pretty
No!
much, other than all nighters I've pulled, they've been like really great nights.
Like
I
Zen
think
alone time, yeah.
yeah, I watch entire shows and like I think I watched the entirety of like season 3 of The Boys
I
in one night while just playing Minecraft.
need to watch that,
Oh yeah, that
oh,
show.
I hate it, like, you need to look into getting it. Not looking. I'm looking this hoodie. Watched Megamind 4 times in a row while working out. My god, man.
I don't really get watching things again, like
I mean,
watching
after a
things a second
while,
time, because I don't know. It's just kind of different for me. I'm just kind of less engaged because I know what's gonna happen and things like that.
I just,
And
well, I think my ad blocks up with the Spotify thing because it keeps skipping over ads. Damn. Scamming Spotify.
no, yeah, that's what I do. I just got a Spotify ad blocker, and then I only
I
use.
just have a general one.
Oh,
Like, for like, all things. Cause like, I was trying to watch like cartoons and shit online. And like, you try to watch like a fucking show. And it's all like, watched hardcore gamer anime porn. Like you click. The worst kind of adverts are the ones where they make it like invisible. So like you're trying to click off an advert and you click to another advert.
God.
That's the one thing I hate about like cartoon and all that kind of shit.
Have you seen those like fucking adverts at the side of pages where presents it as like a really new thing, but then it's just like a normal anime comic?
No, but I got something kind of like that before.
Like they're everywhere.
There's like the ones where it's like it shows you like a weird frame of it.
Yeah, it's like a weird frame.
I thought most of them was porn.
Yeah. And then it turns out it's just not.
um,
They're like everywhere. They know what they're doing.
oh yeah. Don't know what you're doing. You kind of have to know what you're saying to do it. Problem with being a quirked up white boy. My hair is being annoying. I'd rather do than fall in love and go blue. I'm taking off my jumper. I am warm. I'm going to put up my shoes. But I think the thing with like rewatching it, I guess, is it's supposed to be like you can go back and go, aha, I know what that means now. For like when it's like teasing stuff. But I imagine the reason people do that is.
Probably.
That's what I do. Like, I think
What's your favorite movie that's been released recently?
recently.
Like, no, in like the past 2 years, maybe.
references. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Like yeah, that makes sense. Like when you're watching like a Marvel movie, like shit doesn't refer to me. I think my favorite movie that came out in recent time, past 2 years, probably Spider-Man, the new one with like all three of them.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the. I think I enjoyed it a lot more than Doctor Strange.
The new Doctor Strange just sucked.
I didn't. I enjoyed it. I like the artistic way they was trying to.
The story just kind of sucks,
It's a bit lackluster.
and
I think
kind of
because
makes no sense.
I feel like they, as I said with like last time I was on about it, they made it too open and shut. I think they
I
could.
think what also kind of annoyed me with the new Doctor Strange is that they were it was all focused on like the multiverses and everything, right? But the only time we really explored it was when in that sequence when they were going through all the different universes, like 6 seconds.
The new Spider Verse is gonna. Yeah, the new Spider Verse is gonna be really cool because that has a very good style.
Mm.
First one was really good.
But I would say one of my favorites is probably Dune.
I haven't watched
Um,
Dune. They're good.
it's really good. It has some of the best special effects out there. It's also like very well shot, and the goddamn score is amazing. The Atreides, which is like the good guys of the movie, basically, their battle thing is basically played on bagpipes,
Yeah.
and the guy who did the score makes them sound badass. You need to see the fucking beginning of the battle when they use
Whenever I think of
um
bagpipes, I just think of that.
bagpipe.
I think of the fucking Demo Man's theme.
But yeah, it's like the score's really good, and everything is really like just ominous as well.
Yeah.
You know the spaceship I showed you,
Yeah.
where it's like that massive thing above planet, and it was really dark. That was from Dune. That's the thing they used to maneuver about space.
Oh, I thought it was like it took place in the one island or the one place.
Um, well, the main thing kind of takes place on one planet, but
The sand. I thought it was like an alien sand
yeah,
thing.
that's the planet where everything kind of goes down. But they have the Atreides homeworld, the oh, I forgot what the other guys were called, but they have other planets as well with entirely different environments and stuff.
Hmm. Um. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, there's a movie called Nope, kind of based around. You know how it used to be a case of like
Oh, that one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
cause I've seen. I think I saw Trevor Henderson, the guy who did like in
The guy in Get Out.
the guy who does like Siren Head and all that, like Cartoon Cat.
Oh yeah.
He'd make a bunch of. I think he either worked on it. I was like a really big fan of it. So he was making a bunch of like fan art for it,
Yeah.
and what it looks like is really cool.
Yeah, the guy from Get Out is in it.
Hmm. I think
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I like the way they did the alien and like how ominous it kind of looks.
yeah.
And
It's spooky,
can't-
Jed. Am I going to be terrified?
I wouldn't say it's more spooky. It's just more dreadful.
Well, that's the best kind of horror. It's
Like
dread.
you can like kind of see the differences in the weather that it causes and stuff like that. And the final part is kind of really slow and kind of stuff. And when it attacks, you really feel it. Because
Mm.
I think how the alien like does it is it just swoops down and then just starts sucking everything up. And
I think it's because I think it's supposed to be like
yeah,
based off like old American rumors about UFOs. The
yeah,
whole cornfield kind of.
yeah, because it is like rural America. But I personally found the concept of the beginning pretty terrifying.
Have you guys
Because,
ever heard of six-headed shark attack?
I think I have
What is it?
actually. Um, I, I, it's hard to remember. I remember it was like a movie from 2018. It kind of reminded me of Sharknado.
Oh, I love movies like that where it just makes some
Yeah.
absolutely bonkers concept. Those movies are great.
Yeah, I think it was just like these people have a wedding on an island, and then like the six-headed shark comes and they have to fight it off.
That's great.
Yeah, I love movies like that where they know it's gonna be bad, but it's good.
I think it's
Yeah, it's
less-
so bad it's funny.
yeah. That's the thing. It's less about making a good horror movie or whatever, and more just seeing like how far can you push this really fucking weird concept.
Yeah,
I love that kind of shit. It's so good.
but back to your movie, Jack. I found the concept of the beginning pretty terrifying, because when the alien is like just done with whatever it's eaten, it drops everything out of the sky, and these two people are just riding horses, and a penny goes right through this man's skull and kills him instantly.
I did see. I think I read online that if you like dropped a penny off the
Empire State Building.
yeah, if you dropped a penny, as I said, it would like kill someone, hit him.
Yeah, it probably would.
I think I read it. I think I watched something debunking it, but I'm not sure.
Better have got an evil person for that.
It's capitalism kills yet another being.
Yeah.
Okay, should I make like the? Okay, my thing about what I'm trying to think for this hoodie. It's like a crop hoodie with the sleeves rolled up. It's supposed to be like long sleeve, but I'm not sure if I should make it all long sleeve right now or short sleeve. I'm trying to do the short sleeve.
I think the Winnie the Pooh movie is gonna be so bad it's funny.
I think that's the point in it, just to see. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's just the point.
I think that was
of
literally just haha. The fucking Winnie the Pooh's in the royal domain now. That makes something weird.
it. Yeah.
That's what I would do. Actually, I think that's a new thing that people are doing. I noticed. I think there's like a rise in like weird slasher movies. Saw the trailer for that. It looks so odd. I haven't watched the trailer for it actually. Listen to. How's this?
I think another movie that's so bad it's funny is the 2006 Wicker Man.
Hmm.
Because obviously it was meant to be scary, but obviously it wasn't.
I think the concept's pretty cool. Like coming across like a little cult village where they have to sacrifice like
Well,
a
that
burning
was
guy.
actually the 2006 is actually a remake of one from 1973, which is
Mm.
infinitely more scarier. Like everything is more creepy, everything's more acted out.
Yeah.
And it's all used with practical effects. There's no like the bees scene, which everyone memes the fuck out of.
No bees. Why did it have to be
And-
bees?
Instead of the Nicolas Cage overreacting and screaming for his life, and the guy is burning up in the Wicker Man, he just kind of accepts his fate and just looks up at the sky.
I like those kind of scenes where it's like someone knows they're dying. It's like
Yeah.
Breaking Bad when Massacre does it. They made to die, Walter.
Just shut the fuck up, Walter.
Wake the fuck up, Walter. You got a city to cook.
We
I
got a
lo-
city to cook.
My favorite videos online are those where they put like random characters in like Cyberpunk.
Oh, like Mr. Bean.
I was
Oh,
showing
Mr.
I was
Bean.
showing Josh that, and then there's one of like Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey. Didn't they put like I forgot his name. They like put someone in the Mass Effect thing, and it was pretty funny. I
Oh, I
showed
don't think
you
I've
it.
seen that one.
I know I showed you it because it was one of the things on Instagram. But
I don't know why. I just remember like gif of that guy, a video of that blue person falling down really dramatically. But it's My dad falling off the roof. Good ass joke. Clothing folds are an enigma.
Oh yeah, Christopher Lee is in the 1973 version of The Wicker Man.
1973.
Like he was the guy who played I forgot what his name was. He played in Lord of the Rings and the Star Wars. Yeah, he played Count Dooku.
How many Dooku's can you count?
One.
Well, that would have been a good joke instead of counting sheep, it's counting Dooku's.
God.
I love to count Dooku's.
Me too.
But yeah, I think horror movies nowadays are a lot more. I think horror movies are on a rise
Hmm.
because you're getting your actual scary ones now, and you're still getting like your easy slasher one.
Yeah, I think it's kind of knowing like what's either between so bad it's good and like good.
Hmm.
There's something called Barbarian which released recently, and that's actually genuinely freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, I do really hate. Have you ever seen I forgot his name, Jeffrey Dahmer. That's his thing.
Hmm.
So basically, Netflix released like a show about him, and everyone's just kind of saying he kind of hot though, and they're like kind of simping him and shipping him and everything online, and nobody's really caring about the victims, and obviously. So there's like people like a guy I saw earlier where he was there was this girl who was saying saying something about Jeffrey Dahmer,
But the thing is, people.
and she said he kind of hot though, and then the guy came on screen with a shocked expression saying he ate people, he ate kids.
Well,
And
people have been doing
yeah.
that for a long time. Like,
It's extremely
yeah, it's like
worse Jeffrey Dahmer though, because it's like a really fucked up one. This one.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, sorry, I got this fucking song I've had years playing right now. Excuse me, sir. Something these people. Yeah, that's been going on for like a really long time. Like people are sexualizing serial killers and shit.
Mm.
Because there was like, I think some weird school shooter. Like on Tumblr, people were like falling.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. They were like falling for him, and that sucked as.
I did see a really good one where it's like we should stop calling fucking serial killers with these cool ass names. You know, it's like this is Jimmy the penis stinker or something. To be fair, we do give them like really cool fucking weird names. I think there's it's like that weird you know those girls that like, killed each other do fucking good stones for Slenderman.
They didn't actually kill her; she survived. But yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Like,
Yeah.
shit like that. I think this is it's people putting online to way too much.
Mm.
It's gonna be some sort of psychosis. How hard is it to find a reference for like a roller putty? Default, go. Need to hydrate, I came prepared for this. I don't have any cola, so I brought a glass of water.
Oh yeah, Rishi Sunak's the next prime minister.
Who?
Rishi Sunak
That.
is the he was like the Asian guy.
Probably
He's
couldn't
like-
do any worse than the last one we had.
Hopefully. My mum's really scared of him, but she doesn't know why.
Racist.
But yeah, apparently he's like the first Asian to be prime minister.
What are you so that's when
Mm.
running. We're good at like I said, I was saying we're good at running other people's countries, just not our own. Second we started being generous. Alright, that's right guys. Still Yumi statement, we should own everything. Anyway. If you had a nation, and what would be the number one rule? What's
It's
the
hard to say.
what's the number one rule of Jedtopia?
Well, I personally think that there shouldn't be any rules. Because, okay, let me explain.
Like anarchism.
So, there was this school in America, right? Public school, anyone can go to it essentially. But they had something unique. They didn't have any rules, and it became more civilized than any public school
Yeah,
because
but,
people could essentially do what they want without trouble.
yeah, but then you can like fucking go around killing people. In trouble.
Well, no, no one really did that. But there was a few bad apples, sure, but essentially it just became like paradise.
Well, yeah, the problem with that though is like someone's gonna push the limits on it, and then people's gonna be like, no, you can't do that, and eventually it's just gonna fall back into being rules again, or either rules or total kind of like tarnation. So, I think it's just probably a case of getting a good balance between having good rules, but don't make them stupid rules. Because I don't know, it just wouldn't work, Jed. You're stupid. I'm going to hit you.
But if I was gonna have like one rule, it'll probably just be like no murder or something.
Don't be mean.
Yeah,
Please wipe your shoes on the way in.
yeah. Please wipe your shoes on the way in, please.
Please. Then people would still not follow that rule despite you.
Probably. The
Hang
thing
up
with
your
rules
coat.
is that
Hang up my coat.
hang up your coat on the way in, please. I can just imagine like a maximum.
Please take your shoes off before you come in.
I can just imagine like a maximum security airport, where there's like automated turrets facing everyone, and if they don't take off their coat, they just get lit up.
So that one fucking bit where it's like Terminator outside, is like looking at people doing stuff. You see
Yeah.
some guy miss like the bin and litter, and he just starts fucking revving up his machine guns. I think if I were to like make a game, I'd probably like mix like cyberpunk and like We Have a Few, like in terms of style. I really like that, like Tim Burton.
If I was gonna make a game, I would probably just make Cyberpunk, but have it almost never end. So basically, you can do whatever you want, like
Yeah,
a
but
sort
then
of survival game.
it's just like you gotta literally get by day-to-day life.
Yeah, essentially. It still has like all the core mechanics in Cyberpunk, but without the story. Like you
Like,
kind
yeah,
of
like a
make your own
sandbox.
story. Yeah, like a sandbox, like just basically like we'll just take like a zombie survival game, but apply it to Cyberpunk. And
What would be a good
like
cyberpunk? A good zombie survival? What the
zombies.
fuck did I just do?
And like rather than a scripted story, you just make your own story. Like you can interact with whoever you want and stuff like that.
Yeah, fuck with stuff.
And then the story ends when you die.
What would be a good
And then-
zombie game is if you had to survive till like horde would eventually die out. That you sort of like at the start of the zombie horde, it's like survive like a couple of months until the zombie horde, they just eventually just like fucking rots away.
Oh yeah, and then like your country. I really liked the idea of the 28 days later disease.
Hmm.
Like
Well, I like
the zombies.
I like the way they approached it with it like being a case of it was showing how it probably realistically would go. Eventually, it would just kind of just go
Die
away,
out.
and life would go back to normal.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I don't really get how people say, "Oh, if zombie apocalypse happened, it would be the end of the world." Like humans are really resistant. Like we could like fucking have a meteor.
Like the Black Plague.
You could say a meteor strike could hit us and destroy like 75% of the humanity, and like I can guarantee you, at
Apple.
some point we'll come back to life. Unless you scoundrel, how could you?
Sorry, I'm banning him. I'm sorry. He's being banned.
Can't keep getting. Oranges.
Apples and oranges.
Now this guy gets it. We're replacing Thomas with a Normie now.
Yes.
Right, Thomas, you've crossed the line. No,
But,
the fighting in chat. Yeah, there you go. Look at
His counter is blueberries.
that. Yeah, yeah. What's your counterpoint to that one, Thomas? There, wise guy.
That's
Right, Thomas. Jay, what do you think of this, buddy?
good.
Yeah, I can actually.
I like the
I
way
don't
you
know
did
what
it.
I don't know what it is with just one drawing. Whenever I'm calling you and drawing this specific thing, I'm doing really well.
Oh, I think it just kind of distracts you,
Oh,
like
yeah.
mentally.
But that's the thing with like I think with like skills and abilities you have is learning to turn off your brain while you're doing it.
Yeah.
And that's why it's good to like call people. To turn off your brain.
But also back on the
Skills.
like zombie thing, I just I think the military would win in a lot of aspects.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Like just basically like Shaun of the Dead. It may take them like a couple of days to get in, but they'll do it eventually.
I think if a zombie apocalypse happened, we'd have a lot more time to kind of realize. Even with like worldwide disease like COVID, there was a little period of time beforehand where it was like, okay, this is a thing. Like, they would realize that something's off at some point, because say like, that's just what COVID's shown to me. It would,
Also,
it would just live.
I think it would be very easy to survive a zombie apocalypse.
It depends on how resilient and smart the zombies are. Because if we're talking like traditional zombies where like they're after your blood,
Or they're just like shambling.
yeah. Because if we got
Rather than
okay,
like-
if it's like let's say compared to like Zombie Island, where there's like different types.
If there were different types, it would definitely be a lot harder.
Because I think even in like Left 4 Dead, they were showing like, oh, the government still got some control.
Yeah.
May not be much, and it might be a bit fragile, but it's not like we're gonna die out instantly. But like I think if there's different types of zombies, like Shaun of the Dead, basically, whereas there's ones that can run, and ones that are a bit more resilient or that. I think we might be a bit more trouble, but I don't think we would be in big trouble. Passion fruit? Oh no.
Ones that were in like World War Z, I'm definitely not surviving that.
I don't think anyone is, because they'll
But
again, it all just comes down to how smart these zombies are.
well, yeah, because
Starfield a real thing? Or it's
well,
just-
yeah, they're real things. But
I thought it
in
was
Left 4
just-
Dead, Left 4
oh,
Dead
yeah.
would be really hard to survive in because
That-
they run really fast.
Well, yeah,
and,
they got like a whole bunch of different types of shit.
and yeah,
It's gross
the
though.
types as well.
Scary. No. You can say, yeah. Well, I mean, That's like worst case scenario, I think. Where it's like, oh
But
god.
but something like The Walking Dead, I think we would just easily survive. It would be quarantined and put down immediately.
Shit, things playing up.
And like you, because I don't know even how the military got overrun. Because
Deep at name? Wow.
they're like really slow and they're weak.
Well, I think because one of my
Stuff like that.
an AIG I like a lot, the sun vanishes. Even in that, it shows like the military isn't defenseless. I was gonna say, I think the only way we could truly be wiped out as a species is either through like some kind of really fucked up event, like oh we got a black hole, because there ain't no way we're surviving a black hole.
If the Earth is just completely destroyed in any way, then yeah, we're fucked.
I think the only, I think even like with like nuclear war, like mutual destruction, we would,
Nuclear war would still be fine.
there would still be someone somewhere in some weird ass bunker. I mean, it may not actually like live to see anything from it. It might actually.
Essentially, us in Britain are fucked because we're in a cold place and it's gonna get colder, and we can't get to other countries because we're in Ireland. But
Well, the thing is about England though is if it's in like some other country, like I don't know, America, since we're a little island, we just kind of block off. We'd have to, depending on how fast we react, we could just like block off, anyone coming in, and that's how we
yeah.
survive. I think if we had a tsunami, England would be fucked, or like a tornado, because we're literally,
Mm,
our houses are literally just not built to survive that kind of shit because it's just so unexpected.
oh yeah, because our country is technically the most boring thing ever.
Well, we can't have. It's literally we can't have
We
fucking
can't have
tornadoes.
earthquakes because we're not in like the middle of a tectonic
We can't have
plate.
earthquakes. We can't have tornadoes because we don't have the like wind.
We can't have
speeds.
tsunamis either.
We can.
'Cause
Tsunamis is a chance, but it has to be a pretty big one from like somewhere else on the earth.
it would have to be man-made, like a man-made tsunami.
Either man-made or like some like Yellowstone erupted.
Then again, Yellowstone like won't even really be bad at war.
Oh yeah, but I mean like it has to be some like big volcanic eruption. Like so. One that
Yeah.
basically wouldn't affect us basically.
But we also have like no deadly creatures
I
at
think
all.
I think some
I think the only like poisonous one is like a random snake that is really rare
So I
to
think-
find.
I think we only have like grass snake.
Yeah,
They're still talking about like fucking fruits and shit.
let them go at it. It fills your chat.
I suppose it does. You guys follow,
Um,
we can talk about all the fruits you want.
But
And a fruits channel to do.
yeah, I think it would just be like the lower half of the world that'll be fine because they're not really a part of NATO.
Any
and they're
country,
not
because any
really
country that isn't like, basically big, let's say, got lots of people in, fine.
any country
What
that's
is it?
just basically just neutral and like won't stand for anybody's shit.
What the
then...
fuck? Why does Thomas know about Lemon Demon? I didn't know. I didn't expect Thomas to know. I didn't know you knew about Lemon Demon, Thomas. Raisin? Oh. I know who doesn't, but I didn't expect Thomas. He sticks with his
When Lemon
ACDCs.
Demon is playing, you can see it on top of you.
Oh. Okay, yeah. I literally thought you just knew who Lemon Demon was. Like, what the fuck? I think I've ever shown you Lemon Demon.
Oh, but
I know he knows who
no,
Tally Hall is.
you've shown me Lemon Demon.
Oh yeah, I've shown
before.
you Lemon Demon, but I've shown you I've told you more about Tally Hall, and I think I've told you about this song. That's how I inspired that one little character. I have.
Mm.
Speaking
But,
of which, I need to start working. Let's start working out.
Essentially, if we
Okay.
just like lived in like a neutral
lurking.
country who didn't take anyone's shit, we would be fine.
I think. Okay, If World War Three were to happen, who do you think would win? Well, I say win. Who would think would be the last one standing?
Probably America,
Mm,
because actually,
I don't know, cause
no, because I think it would be Russia.
yeah, I could say America or Russia really. Those are like the two big ones.
Well, I think because Russia basically just has like such a big land, and they're most of the nukes are really only targeted at the west of Russia, where Moscow and all that is, like all their main central place on the European plane.
I was on about this to Josh, but I
But
think
there's probably just like barely any targets in Siberia.
I was on about this to Josh. I think if we ever did have World War Three, that's when we get like all the cyberpunk-esque shit. Because
Mm.
that's because I mentioned it in the game. The only real reason much technological advances are really made in most situations is because of the war.
Yeah, there was like an entire war between America and South America. There was also the corporate war, which went worldwide, which is basically World War Three. Then they crashed the entire internet,
They
and
really?
then Johnny, yeah, the first internet is completely destroyed
What's our
by
internet?
by rogue AIs and stuff like that.
Shit,
And
Dolly is going too far.
if, but
Wait,
but yeah, so basically there was like this master hacker, which you can actually find in the game, dead in the junkyard.
oh,
Who like released like a ton of rogue AIs on the internet, and they were basically just destroyed the whole first internet. That's the entire reason there was like this massive firewall between the working internet and the old internet, because so none of these rogue AIs can get in and destroy everything.
hmm.
Cyberpunk has a
Oh,
really
should I know
big
your
lore.
name? I'm gonna say it. I like games like that. Where there's like a whole bunch of lore, but I don't think I'd ever get through it on my own.
Yeah, I think you would just need to watch like a few
I
videos,
just like hearing about it from.
because Night City has its own lore.
Uh,
It's like its own
why is it?
state. Like
Things being
do you know the thing in Italy that's it's its own country, but it's just a city.
uh,
Yeah, Night City is basically that, and it's
really?
just run by yeah, it's literally that. It's not run by any government.
That would
Um,
explain a lot, to be fair.
and yeah, because the whole entire DLC is about V taking an oath for the president of the NUSA, the new United States of America. But you basically like take an oath to serve the president. It has its like own law. The person who created Night City like died, and then the corporations like named the city after him because his name was like something Knight, and he was like
That's why they
assassinated in his
used to call me
apartment.
Waspel of God and Height. Oh, I was playing Cyberpunk with Josh and we actually came across this next scene. Sat there awkwardly.
Oh yeah, sex scenes are like really common in Cyberpunk.
Well, we was setting out the fucking tank thing.
Oh, the one with Panam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is cool, and then they started doing thing. I just started like, oh,
What really made that awkward for me was we were in the tank, and then when the cutscene activated, my character there was like a glitch, and my character had no clothes on, but they didn't have a dick either. So it
I
was
don't
just
think for me it was just because I was sat next to my fucking brother.
yeah, but
Oh,
yeah. So basically, a glitch activated where my character had like no clothes and no dick either, and he just looked like a Ken doll, but in real life.
no dick, no balls.
Yeah, literally.
Is there like a streamer friendly mode that you can turn on?
I think there is. Yeah, there's
Just
like
like, cause I was really wanting to stream it some.
because there is well, sex is part of the main story. Is like an entire thing um where you play as Johnny and I go to a strip club or something.
Why am I
But
struggling so much for these goddamn buttons? They're just drawing stripes.
We did better on the coat, which was harder than the damn stripes.
Is because I've got to like make it look right around the legs. If I don't make it, it doesn't wrap around properly. It looks wonky, and it's me balancing everything. That's the problem. That's why it took like me like an hour or two just to do with stripes in here. I was just sit there fiddling trying to get it to work right. We need to know the boots first.
We're gonna add sex into Oyasumi lore.
I think
Real.
in the cartoon, I don't think sex exists.
God.
I think the closest we have is like orc flirty with like people in the background. Again, like that's like the running gag in like a lot of the first episodes, just orc like in the background flirting with like women, like failing horribly. In the reproduction,
They,
well,
they
like
do mitosis. They do mitosis. Oh God, he doesn't know about the cartoon.
the cartoon I'm working on. It's well, it's supposed to be like a headspace kind of a deal. So yeah,
It's like inspired by Mori and stuff like that.
yeah. Well, no, it's more the fact that like it's supposed to be like a video game.
Mm.
Yeah, I think got a lot of inspiration from most like RPG making. I used to like a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah, I really like RPG Maker games.
I like because like you and Nikki.
RPG Maker games are either the most boring and like worthless games ever, or the most impactful things ever.
What is like that?
Bring me to tears.
What was that one where it was you like you would go into someone's brain and you have a last wish for them technically in their brain. They think they did it. And there's one about like someone wanted to go into the moon, like his wife and that. I don't know. There's something like that. But I remember seeing that PewDiePie play that. I was like, oh my god, this game rocks. But want some. But yeah, I get like a lot of inspiration from that because I used to listen to it.
Yeah.
I used to watch a lot of it, like early
Mori
2012.
was, yeah, because
Yeah,
I think-
Edgeworld and Gravity Gravity Falls. I think I need to take a bit more. I want to take a lot more inspiration.
Mori like kind of really impacted me because I can kind of see us in that situation, in like a kind of like I can really imagine you in someone else's place.
Who would I be,
in
Jed?
the story. You would kind of just be like a Mori, just like silent on his own. Thomas is hell for
Yeah,
sure.
I said that. I said that as well when he was playing it.
I think I would be Hero, because
Let's see that.
yeah, and then I have no idea who Basil would be.
Basil, I don't know. We don't have a Basil. Maybe Thomas.
Maybe Roxas actually.
Because I think Thomas would be like a mix of
Thomas
Kel,
is a mix of Kel and Basil.
Kel and Basil. You'd be like a mix of like Amori and Hero. I'd be a mix of Kel and Sunny, I think. Maybe a bit of Aubrey, I guess. The whole like punk aesthetic I've got going off here. This thing. Would you consider Aubrey punk? She has that kind of like thing.
Yeah, she basically.
The man
is.
behind your mother. You're behind my. There's 5 people here. Hello, everyone. Looks pretty swell. Thank you. But yeah, I think Edgeworld. I think writing wise, I've taken a lot of from Edgeworld, where it's like characters based. Because I'm a big fan of Edgeworld. It was. I think I like the classic episodes a lot, and then I also like the I'm not so sure about the newer ones. I'm kind of a bit dubious on them. I don't mind Matt being in control of the writing, but I just feels like way different. Cause I started watching when like the second era when Ed had died and it was Tom doing the writing. He'd kind of learned Ed's style by then. Literally, I think it said the last thing Ed told him, or one of the last things Ed told him is like when he showed him the script for Space Face, which is the last episode Ed produced but died. Literally just said, yeah, this is pretty good. But the newer ones I'm not so sure on. I don't mind them, but yeah. But yeah, writing wise, Ed.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's muted or not. But
No.
writing wise, definitely Ed's World. Yeah, the new episodes aren't so bad. It's just definitely different. I think I'd still watch it, but I think it's just the fact that it's tied to Ed's World and there's been like several different writing styles that's gone on. Why am I listening to Discord?
You're on Discord.
Discord, you're sticky and you're green. You're going to turn into a big old lean. Discord, I'm putting you in the bin. I'm going to first twin. Got flashbacks hearing this.
I think the actual word Discord has lost all meaning since
It's like
the app came out.
I think Discord is one of those like ordinary words that sound really cool if you shout it, like Uber driver, like a driver. There's like a fucking like Pokemon thing.
Because
Discord. Discord, it goes in here. It turns on this and it turns me queer. I love rhyming. Rhyming's such a good idea. Whoever invented rhyming is a genius. Normie, do you remember that? Oh, you seem to know anything about music. Do you remember that one Brony song called September? It was like, I don't remember what happened in September. And it's like about a fucking like a My Little Pony character that nuked everyone.
no.
There was a song. I can probably pull it up now. A song is literally about a fucking pony, My Little Pony. I think someone was OC, and the idea was they had blown up everyone, and they were the only survivor left, and they couldn't remember what they had done. They were trying to figure out what they did.
Ponyville, no.
I'll get it up now.
It kind of what you're describing kind of reminds me of those fucking videos. Remember the one, like this one guy who made like a phonic funeral, and like it wasn't even for comedic effect. Like everyone was just sad.
Yeah,
It kind of reminds me of that.
I can't find it on. I have to go Spotify. But again, this is back when I was like first animating on like fucking Scratch and shit.
God.
That's how I figured out what, because the way my like era of internet went, I went from like Scratch to just don't stay away from Amino. It's fucking the worst social media you could go on as a kid. But now like I think that's where I got like my first Newgrounds. Oh yeah, I have Newgrounds. I'm on Newgrounds now. I'm on my Newgrounds arc now. That's where I'm gonna upload it.
Amino acids.
Amino acids. Amino is like this really weird like social media kind of a deal. It's kind of like Discord, but instead of going in, you just kind of join like basically join a social media in a social media. It's full of groomers and shit because it's obviously full of kids. But that's why I'm so weird now because of a fucking Amino being exposed to many things. Newgrounds. I think Newgrounds is probably my latter one, but I think I want Amino. Then I started going on Twitter. I got kind of good on Twitter, but then like I don't know, I fell off. And then I think I'm
social media I've mained is just Instagram, and everything else I surely have made an account, but I just never use it.
That's kind of my deal. I have like one on pretty much every other social media I use, but I just don't use them. I just kind of have them for convenience sake, because I was always like thinking like, oh, if I ever get popular, it would just be good to have these.
Mm.
I can't remember. Can't remember how to spell. Fuck. I can't.
Well, yeah, I don't think any of us had social media until 5 years old.
Crazy that people. I can't remember what happened in September. Jeff the Killer. Oh, it was a Living Tombstone song. I forgot Living Tombstone used to be like a
I
fucking.
probably did find YouTube at like 5 years old.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. It was this thing. Hold on, let me pull it up.
You only got Discord in 2020? Jesus.
I think that's what I got with Discord about. I think I had messed about with Discord a bit during my Amino era, which was like 2016. Say.
Yeah, that's when like Discord came out.
I think I thinking about it. But I think I only joined it because on weird ass gaming.
Oh yes, I have a Snapchat account. The thing with Snapchat is that
I hate
like,
Snapchat so
I
much.
really do. It really sucks because like I reactivated my Snapchat account recently, and it just notified like 100 to 200 people that my account is back.
Right,
And then like people I haven't seen in years just started messaging me, and I was like, I don't want to be your friend.
here you go. This is September. The weird fairy song about killing everyone.
Oh god, I expected more from the Living Tombstone.
The Living Tombstone used to be a big fairy, bro. A big Bernie.
Oh god.
The song itself isn't bad, to be fair. What year?
What year?
What? But the song came out
I can't
10 years ago.
What's happened in September when everything is gone, when it's dark and I'm alone. It's been forever since I could have remembered where the hell is every
Oh
pony.
god.
I just wanna
I'm
know
scared.
the story of what happened
I feel
right
bad for everyone who didn't have an MLP face. What?
What face? What's going off?
Wait, look at the comments. Someone said I feel bad for anyone who didn't have.
I had an MLP face when I was 7.
I didn't ever have an MLP face.
I don't know.
I just never really got into it.
I think I got into like,
I think it's a good thing to have a connection to Reddit. Reddit is, for me right now, it's kind of the best social media because it has everything.
I don't even know what that is. Oh my god.
He doesn't know what Reddit is.
This guy sounds like he needs to blow his nose the entire song.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But like I said, the song itself isn't bad. I think that's the thing with Living Tombstone. They never really produce bad songs.
Finally, it's done. It's finally done.
No.
He's trying to kill us all.
I just heard the fucking stop it. Imagine like some guy just fucking getting killed. Going, stop it, mate.
I'm going to
Stop it, mate.
Don't you try to stop me.
It's alright, kill me, is.
Community challenge 75% complete. 10k? Oh, actually, no, never mind. I think it as well.
Oh, he's found the dislike button.
But with social media, I personally think that Reddit is kind of the best one. Like, I think you just get shit on for like no reason.
Oh, there's plenty of reasons to hate Reddit.
I'm the one
Well, it just depends where you go, because you can just be a part of completely normal communities,
Yeah,
or just watch like rage videos on like idiots in cars or something.
I think I've only ever used Reddit to figure out why like something on Blender wasn't working. And I use Blender again.
Oh yeah, that's like really good as well. That's what Reddit kind of is for
I
as
suppose you
well.
could say the same about 4chan. Really, it's just community.
Well, yeah, it's
But
kind of
it's literally
Reddit is kind of like 4chan. It's kind of what they're represented
okay.
by outside of the internet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like we can compare it to 4chan because 4chan is
4chan is basically
viewed.
like seen as like a place where like cis people go and like neo Nazis
Well,
go
that's
and
the
they
thing.
troll people, dox people, and whatnot.
Well, that's
But it's
because
really like it.
they say it's just a loud majority, minority even.
Majority, yeah.
The majority of people on
And
there, it's fine.
Reddit is basically just seen as like where all the fat losers go who have no life, but it's technically not like that at all if you actually like experience it.
It's just really cool, guys. But I think the reason people hate Reddit is because of how like self-absorbed most people are on there, and like I say most people were on there, and like in people, it's like when they were like trying to solve crimes, and they got innocent people
That
like
was a really bad
lives
part, yeah.
ruined. This is literally a case of bad apples. But I'm gonna say, I think most internet stereotypes come from like really early internet, because I think the 4chan is basically the closest you can get to like old internet. I've got no time. I've been listening to a lot of Looney Tunes again recently.
I just got a playlist with like 3,000 songs and I haven't listened to like 99% of them.
I used to do that a lot. I got huge playlists full of all the songs I like, and then never listen to it again after like a year.
Mm.
But it makes it kind of cool when I go back to my old playlist and just see like what music I listen to.
Livid Tombstone.
One thing I like about this song a lot, though, I've got no time, is like how it like they use like the old riffs from like for old songs. I really like that in music where like it just goes back to old songs and I would do that.
But with music, I can only listen to like very few. I can't listen to like just variety subconsciously. I just require just like a few songs and that I religiously listen to for a time before I move on.